Hello, my name is Margarita McGovern and I'm the Practice Learning Coordinator for the Masters in Social Work programme at NUI in Galway, and that's in the west of Ireland. This book 4, which is one of a series of 7 books on social work placement, new approaches, new thinking, looks at reflective practice, but it also looks at reflective practice influenced by emotional intelligence. There are a number of multifaceted aspects of this book, and one of them in particular looks at what makes a good social worker, with particular reference to reflective practice. You know, on placement, it's not only what we learn, but it's how we learn it. And good reflective practice can be evidenced throughout much of the research around asking questions, the student asking questions of themselves like, I wonder if, could it be that? I remember, at the beginning I thought, or I now think this because. And so it sees reflective practice as not something that's like a brick, that's solid, but reflective practice within placement should be something that's fluid, that it has some sort of a fluidity and some sort of a progression. That when you're looking at a student going through a placement, that how they reflect at the beginning of the placement and how they reflect at the end might show a widening, a progression. Emotional intelligence is really interesting. Are brainy people more emotionally intelligent than not so brainy people? Well, have a look at the research within this chapter and draw your own conclusions. I think the expert that speaks here, Carmel Halton from the University College in Cork, which is in the south of Ireland, makes some really, really interesting academic points. And so have a listen to her. The end of the chapter really says something that's very basic. Reflective practice isn't always for the student about things that have gone wrong. And I think that good practice teaching and good supervision shows the student a reflection possibly on something that they've done right or something that has been successful. So just to remember that point. The last question I would leave you with is, if you look at emotional intelligence, in what way can improving your emotional intelligence or being more aware of your emotional intelligence improve your reflective practice? Thank you.